Alright, good afternoon, Gear Bunker Loyals. Eric Meisner reporting from Moab, Utah on an epic overland adventure with my 16-year-old son, Kevin. And as you can see, we got another nice campsite in this canyon here. You can see it's just pretty cool. We've been using a lot of outdoor goods, and one of the first ones I'm going to talk about is from Midland radio, and this is the PPG1000. This massive battery has been supplying power for when the vehicle's shut down. We've been using it for charging our phones. I used it to charge my drone batteries on the AC side, and we always have the hardcore LED lights that are mounted up inside our rooftop tent here, plugged in, so when we crawl in at night we can see what we're doing. So it's a pretty simple self-contained device. It all comes in this Pelican case. You even have a storage compartment up here for AC charger and any other wires you may need to charge your electronic devices, which is really convenient, keeping everything in the right spot. Otherwise I always have like another box with all my charging cables, but it's nice to be able to keep everything right there. Another cool feature, well, it's got an on-off power button here, but it's got an LED light which turns this guy on right here. It's not showing up great right now because it's still daytime. I'll show you again at night, but great feature to let you see kind of the control panel here. The AC side requires you to turn it on, and you can hear the fans kick on, and it realizes it's got no load, so they shut right back off. It does say up here what's plugged in and what's being charged. Right now it has DC. You can see DC right there will scratch that. It recognizes, okay, the default is DC when this thing's on. So as soon as you plug in a USB charger, you'll see the USB 5-volt come on there. So you know what's hooked up. It'll say AC once you turn on the AC right there. And it also gives you the overall battery status. It's currently at 61%. A little earlier, I was charging my drone batteries, and those kind of take up quite a bit. But that's the Midland PPG1000. It's a prototype that they sent me to use. I'm gonna send it back after this. But I will say it's a really nice setup. Probably the only complaint I have, I don't know if it's even possible, but you have to keep the lid open when you have things charged or plugged in. You can't close the lid. And one of the things I wanted to do was use my car battery, while we're heading down the road, to recharge this battery. And as you can see right here, this one right here is where the charger would come in. So I would have to have this thing open while we're going down the road. And what I really wanted to do was throw it in the back, like right in there, because I have a 12-volt charger right there. That's what I used for another battery to charge while I was on the road. And it would be really slick if they could, maybe on the side here put a charger or a charging port, a weatherproof charging port, so you can still close the lid and be able to access some type of charging port where you can refresh the battery while you're on the road. But other than that, it's pretty solid product. It's not that heavy. I've used some of the other competing companies' batteries. They're not, at least the one I have is not a lithium-ion battery, so it's quite a bit heavier considering the size, and the capacity of this is a great deal. I mean, it's a great deal lighter and a ton more power. And make sure you look in the actual print article where I'll have all the specs for this thing. So that's the PPG1000 from Midland Radio. Check them out.